Peace and blessings. Hey, I definitely want to welcome you all back for another great episode of Scar Tissue Talk Show, hosted by myself and always a former guest and someone who has appeared on the show to be able to tell their testimony about their scars and it doesn't matter if you're a survivor when it comes to self-inflicted wounds, whether it was by depression, you may be a gunshot victim survivor, you may be born with a handicap or was paralyzed to some sort, or you may have been in a car accident. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is, where your physical scar comes from. Might have been from a surgery. We definitely want you to tell your story here on our platform with Isaidit Management. And I'm here with my beautiful co-host, and she's actually again a former guest, and she was a survivor. Could you remind them what you survived?
Absolutely. Hey everyone, it's Chineze Mogbo again. I actually was a gunshot victim straight to the left side of my head, and I'm still here, still alive, still ticking, and ready to do this work. So thank you so much for having me on again.
Man, always appreciate you, Sinead, and thank you for sharing that too.
Of
Just
course.
remind people that miracles happen every day. I'm trying to tell you, I'm grateful, and I survived a semi truck car accident, going 70 miles per hour, but I was one of the lucky ones that I was able to walk away, literally, and so I'm grateful for that all day. And today we have another powerful guest on our show. He's representing Philadelphia, aka Philly. You know what I'm talking about, and he's actually a host himself. He's also music artist, a songwriter, and when I say the man's an MC, I'm telling you, this guy got bars. We from the shop, Chineze. We done heard some of the best lyrics. This man got bars. You know what I'm saying? But you
Mhm.
know how Philly rappers be anyway. You know what I'm saying? Benny Siegel, Freeway. You know what I'm saying? So hey, let's bring him in though. He go by the name of MIER, aka Malik. I definitely want to bring him back to the show. And yeah, just want to welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes,
What's
sir.
going on?
Big salute to you, man. Straight like that.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Real right.
Yes, sir, man. We grateful for your time, man. And we don't want to hold too much of your time because I understand that you got a lit um show going on over there on your TikTok. Real quick, tell people your TikTok so they can make sure they following you there and on your Instagram too.
My TikTok is Mayor Malik, MIERMALIK 54.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And right
And
now I'm hosting. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cut you off.
no,
Right
my
now
bad. I
as we
apologize. Go for it.
right now as we speak, I'm live on TikTok right now hosting a similar show like yours, like Scar Tissue. But I got
Okay.
literally people on my panel. Let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I got 8 people on the panel right now. I'm
Wow.
muted. I'm muted, and I got them on the panel, and they on there just telling their stories, and we basically trying to get resources. And my the panel is called Safe Space, and Safe
Mm,
Space is like where you can come and just get it out. Like no judgment. Nobody can say who you think you are, what this and that, whatever, whatever. You just come over there and speak your piece, and God willing, everything. Somebody might be on there that can help you. That's all I'm saying.
hmm And
no,
I
I
love
heard that,
that.
man.
We need safe spaces out here. So I appreciate you bringing safe spaces, especially for our Black men. I'm not even going to lie. We definitely need more safe spaces for you guys. So I appreciate you doing that.
Tap one.
Yes, sir. And thank you for saying that, Shanae. You definitely read my mind.
Right down.
And just so it's notated and documented, this is episode 11, and 11 being the doorway in the universe, for the beginning of something new. And so I'm grateful that you are our 11th guest on this show. And with that being said, brother, in your own words, could you just kind of get us up to date for those that don't know about your background and how you survived and how you ended up in a wheelchair. And despite that's not your forever, that's your temporary right now. But could you just tell them about, what your testimony is with my audience today, please?
My name is Mayor Malik. I'm from Philadelphia. I'm 39 years of age. In 2020, March, no, I said March, November 6, 2020, I was targeted, shot 6 times. Then they robbed me while I was laying on the ground, basically trying to come back to life. Um, they robbed me of $10,000 and left me for dead. By the grace of God, it was some police officers that drove by that seen me laying on the ground, and they scooped me up and put me in the back of the cop car. Rushed me to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 9 months. I was in a coma for 30 days, life support for 9 months. I had 2 strokes on the right side of my brain during COVID. The doctor told me that I would never be able to walk again. They stuck a bunch of pins and needles in my body, asked me could I feel it. I told them I couldn't feel it. They basically told me that I'm sorry to let you know that you will not be able to walk again. You will go to this therapy spot called MIER Rehabilitation Center to learn how to use a motorized wheelchair that will be controlled by nothing only but your head. And I got there and they had the power wheelchair sitting there. I didn't want that shit. I said, because I'm going walking and I don't want that. I was very, very, very irritable, very angry, very sad, very depressed, very not myself. And I just literally said, I'm not settling for that. That's not going to be me. That's not what I want. And moving forward, I got out of my funk, paid attention. I started working. A finger twitched, a toe moved, then a leg moved. Then my confidence got harder. And I said, fuck that. And I started walking. And then I became a big rave all around the world. Like, how the fuck can he do that? And I couldn't answer because in my level of injury, I'm high up. I'm a C2 to C5. C1 is the highest level, which means you basically going to be on life support after that. So a C2 to C5, that means that nothing is supposed to work. Nothing. Nothing. I'm supposed to just talk to y'all like this. Could you give me some water? Can you give me some? That's how it's supposed to be done. But as you see, my hands work. As you see, I can move my if my headphones wasn't plugged up, I'll back up and I'll show you my legs work. Everything works. As a man, I work. That's the big part. The shit came back to life. Fucking right. You like that, my boy? But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, no, real right. As a man, can you imagine that? Like, can you imagine you with your woman and she trying to help you out and well, do it then. Do it. You running it. You got it. I'm sorry, y'all. A text just came down and they were saying something about the time limits for everybody, but I'm not over there to regulate. Go talk to them. But anyway, what I was saying was to be a person in my position and to just get some things to come back to life, man. My confidence level went from 2 to 100, and I'm anxious. I'm hyped to see what's next. And I just got a blessing yesterday. A place by the name of Project Miami reached out to me, and Project Miami is a therapy spot in Miami, very big, that they do a lot of research studies on people. And they reached out to me and said they wanted to do a study on me, and that I'm welcome to come down there to try the 2-day study if they see anything that they like, they're going to reach out for me to do the 4-month program, and they're going to pay for me to live down there.
Wow.
So yeah,
Man, that's what's up.
it's tab 13. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm all about trying to. Let me see. Hold on. What?
She can't get on.
Huh?
She can't get on because too many people trying to get up there.
All right, but look, I'm on an interview.
All right.
Sorry. Why is Candy Girl even up there? All right. So look, like I was saying, right? So right now, I'm an inspiration to a lot of people around the world. I apologize. I'm on an interview. I apologize. I'm an inspiration to people all around the world. On TikTok, I got 317 point something thousand followers. On Instagram, I got like 67,000 followers. Facebook, I don't even be on there, but however, whatever. I got a big rave around the world, and this humbleness behind it. It's like, damn, yo, like I'm not supposed to be, but this stuff is working, and people are infatuated and like interested. What the fuck is next? That's my whole mental. So even though I had this going on over here tonight, just the fact that you initially took initiative to holler at me to get me on here months ago, and I was unable to because my brain was all over the place. I didn't care if I was on this, and today is my first official time doing it.
Mm,
Today is my first,
that's
but it's
good.
popping. So I set it up and I just move away. You know what I mean? But like I said, I mess with your situation. Your show and the way that you approach me, period, was just platinum. And it's just a coincidence that I'm over here doing a similar situation like how yours
Mm,
is. Similar. Not the same as that, I say similar. But with
yeah,
that being said, it's a lot of people that follow me and that can make it to your fucking page. That's what I'm saying. So we can bring some people from over here over to Scar Tissue so they can give
yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a lot of people on my chat right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm definitely, after I get off of here, you can come on to my page and just say
yeah.
something in the comment. How you say your name again, man?
Chineze?
Chineze.
Yes.
That's fucking different
Yeah,
and nice.
Thank
So
you.
both of
yeah,
y'all can
yeah,
come over there and say something on my panel, and I can introduce y'all to everybody on there and just create a movie. Because I think, is it somebody on my panel right now from Chicago? No, he just got off. There's somebody that was on my panel from Chicago. Right now um I got New Jersey, I got DC, I got ATL, I got Alabama, I got
yeah.
Delaware, I got
New
another
York.
Baltimore. You
Mm,
said no. So the point I'm bringing, oh, my bad. And I got Belize over here. Somebody in here from
mm,
Belize.
wow,
So
wow.
the point I'm breaking down is everybody needs to be over there. This is not one thing about all of this, what we do here, it's called resources. So we all
Yeah, for
supposed to
sure.
be able to help each other in one way or the other. And the way that I'm willing to do it is pass the ball. Because this is a good job. I feel like you should be able to do 2, 3 of these a week
Yeah,
if you got the
yeah.
time. I'm
I
just
would like
saying.
to. Yeah, most definitely.
Well, it's
Um,
not a coincidence that we met.
yeah, man. No, no doubt, no doubt. I usually is always
Taz,
ladies first, but only based on what you're saying. I have to respond to what you're saying first. I'm sorry, Chineze, but you know how we ride ladies first all day.
plug the
But
charger.
first, brother, I'm humbled by what you're saying in reference to sharing your platform with me to help my show over here grow because I'm definitely passionate. I'm sincere about my movement and what I'm trying to do, despite I'm not in the position that you, yourself or many others are in. You know what I mean? I definitely sympathize and at the same time inspired by your strength that you continue to show, and how you step up and you're not hiding, you front and center with what you're going through, and showing the progress every single day. And I'm grateful for your time, and for just sharing your story, man. You know what I mean? Um, I know you was outside with it. I've been outside out here in Chicago. You know what I mean? We all live different lives, but it's still one hood all the way around, in America. And straight like that, man. And it's dangerous outside, and anybody can get it. You know what I mean? Anybody can, any given Sunday, right? So, but I'm just glad you survived. I'm glad Chineze survived. I'm glad that I survived all these times when we go outside that door. And so with that being said, man, much love to you, man. Much respect. You know, that's a that's a very powerful story, you know what I mean? With you just, how they scooped you up, like you said, you was found, like, you know what I'm saying? And then for the police, and then like you've been in that position, like you really, with that type of injury that you had, they could have made it worse by the way that they picked you up though. You know what I'm
They,
saying? And that's just a
they,
miracle within a miracle in itself.
they,
You know what I'm
they,
talking about?
Yeah.
they probably did. I mean, but look, I'd rather them fucking injure me more than me just die.
Early.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
honestly
Early.
believe I honestly believe they did injure me more. But what the fuck? I don't care, because guess what? If they didn't touch me, I would be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is what it is. Shout out to them police officers.
Yeah, really though.
No, no, no.
Chineze, please.
Go ahead.
My bad.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just first I want to say thank you for humbling us, with your experience and how you overcome what you've been through. Because people go through stuff every day. But you never know how the next person got it worse. So just to hear your story, and just to see how you still moving around and you still really got movement out here, it's really life changing. So I appreciate that about you. But my question to you is about your name. Now, how did you come up with your name?
It's my birth name. My first name is Jameer, and my middle name is Malik. So I took my first name and I turned it into an acronym. As you see, it's plastered across my chest. MIER,
Right.
most intelligent, extremely relevant. That's an
Mhm.
acronym
Mm,
that I took, and I went and I came home, and I wanted to do something positive around it. So I started mentoring children. I opened up buildings. I said buildings, and I made them fucking safe
mm,
spaces in real life. Got videos, proof of it. I'm talking about I took monumental uh, print shops and put them on a stage and had children in there doing things that they've never done before. No adults wasn't allowed in there. Only adults was allowed in there to come pick your kids up. Kids was in there selling T-shirts, doing things. I'm talking about. I was showing them so many different angles and stuff, but unfortunately, I ended up like this. But my middle name is Malik, so I just coincided them. Mayor Malik, that's my name, Mayor Malik. I'm Muslim, so a lot of people call me Malik, Mayor Malik.
mm.
So Mayor Malik, either or. That's how I got my name now.
Love that. Thank you for sharing that. And I think it's so empowering, when you can use not only the name that was given to you and expound on that, to bring the greatness to your name. That's powerful. I appreciate that.
Thank you. And this is where I can just give off the definition of people keep screaming that they real or whatever. I can just
Mhm.
honestly say I am a real individual. My name not murder, death, kill, homicide. I didn't say my name was uh, Lil Momo, Gun, bro. None of that. My name is Jameer Malik. My
Mhm.
mom named me Jameer Malik Howard. Y'all know me as Mayor Malik, so that's my nickname to y'all. But however, this is my real name. And I took my first name, turned it into an acronym, and took my middle name and turned it into a stage name. Now the
Mm.
world knows my name. I'm over 150 million views strong on TikTok.
That's
Just
what's up.
TikTok alone. I don't know where it's at nowhere else, but I know for sure on TikTok I'm fucking hammering it.
Powerful. Thank you for that, brother. I got one more question, then I'm gonna pass the mic. So we know we got some young men out here who's looking to get out of a certain lifestyle and looking to get into some positive, more positive things. What encouraging words or some things that you would tell them to get them into a better space to really uplift them into the man they need to become?
The biggest upliftment that I can give anybody is to, first and foremost, pay attention. Once you pay attention, let me back that up, because you can't tell a person that don't know to pay attention. You can't tell a person they can't pay attention to pay attention, if that make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell a person that's going through something to figure it out. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
They
yeah.
need guidance. So the beginning and the end of it is to it's fucking hard. Listen, what I'm trying to say, it's hard, and I'm gonna figure it out how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's hard because the kids is not sane no more. I'm talking about their mental. So to be able to identify with one of them, you would have to literally what the fuck can I say to one of these young dudes? Because I'm telling you, it's so wicked. I can go live, and if y'all watch the stuff on TikTok, when you go live battling somebody, right?
Right.
It's called a banter, and they can get on there. First thing you get on there, first thing they say out their mouth, they want to say some disrespectful, funny shit. And I get to the point where I'll be like, listen. This ain't that movie. No. Calm down. You're not even like that. We're not even being disrespectful. I'm going to talk to you like a man. This is what I'm going to tell you, my boy. At the end of the day, I'm not here to beat you up. I'm not here to disrespect you. But I'm going to tell you something, all right? You need me. You need me. Why do you need me? Because, motherfucker, I am a living testimony of everything that you trying to do. I'm talking about I've literally survived some of the worst shit in the world, let alone me being a victim, because as a victim, I don't care what nobody says, I ain't no victim, man. You get hit and get put in this fucking position. You're a victim. You're a victim. So to be a person in this position, to be a victim and humbly understand where you at and just say, you know what? This ain't get me there. Let me try this. With that being said, it's so fucking easy to be evil. It's even harder to be humble and just say, you know what? I'm going to shut the fuck up and I'm going to listen and I'm going to strive to be the best. So what I'm going to say to the young dudes that's paying attention, that might don't got it together yet. Sad to say, a lot of us got to go through something to get somewhere. We got to go through something to get somewhere. And that's what the fuck happened to me in my life. I went through a lot to get to where I'm at mentally. And I just want to say to the younger dudes to just be humble, pay attention to what's going on around you. And once you pay attention and you understand what's going on around you, you don't need nobody else to tell you where to go because you know what's going on. You know that it's a fucking bad situation down the street. You have an option either going down there or going the other way. And you know for sure when you walk out that door, you got to deal with some bullshit. You got a choice of moving over there or continue going out that door ducking and dodging. You have a choice in life. That's what I want to say to the people. You have a choice. You have a choice. Turning your back, running, getting the fuck away is not a bad thing. You have a choice. So I'm saying to the young dudes that's paying attention to me right now, I used to be a very strong motherfucking man. I was a very strong, I wasn't a tough guy, but I was a tough guy. Once I was a tough guy because I ain't played no fucking games. But I wasn't a tough guy because I wanted to be tough on people. Me being put in this position didn't belittle me or lower me. It made me fucking stronger. Why? Because I no longer have the physical strength to stand up and move. but I have the mental strength to move mountains. If that made any sense. With that being said, I learned how to pay attention to what's going on and operate in a different context. So I want the younger dudes that's paying attention, that's listening to me right now, know that the life that you live in right now, especially if it's not good, that shit don't last long. It don't last long. Not only do it not last long, when you get put in this fucked up position, such as quadriplegic, paraplegic, or anything, you gotta ask yourself the question of who the fuck is gonna be there to wipe my ass, wash my face, feed me, take care of me, and just love me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you from an honest perspective, an honest position. I'm from crazy ass Philadelphia. I'm very fucking popular in Philadelphia. I'm a big dog in Philadelphia. But guess what? When I got put in this position, everybody disappeared. It don't matter who the fuck you are. I just want y'all to know that all that dumb shit that you out there doing, just know that when it's time and it's over with, who's gonna be there for you? Ain't nobody gonna be there for you but your fucking mom. And guess what? She can't do everything. So
yeah, that's real, bro. Straight
I
like
hope that gave up something to the youngest, man, because I sincerely and passionately, I'm here for people. That's why I'm on this panel right here while I'm letting this panel run. Because guess what? It's fucking millions of people that's going to be paying attention to both of them. And watch this. Hey, bro, I'm bringing them over there to you. We're going to make this a movie. We're going to talk. All we got to do is figure out how you want to do this, and we can make this an annual. You don't got to do it 1 week. I know you from fucking Chi-Town.
Yes,
fucking Chicago broke my fucking wheelchair a couple months ago. I ain't coming the fuck back out there. But listen, I want to say thank y'all for inviting me. But I'm serious. I gave you more than 30 minutes to my 30 minutes. Give you more than 30
it's
minutes.
actually 27,
We're going to make this shit
27, 34. But, you know, who count, though?
You want to say something?
No, I said we had 27 minutes and 42
I can't
seconds.
hear you.
But, hey.
Your thing is muted.
I'm not muted. 27 minutes and 50 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't hear y'all no more.
Can you hear me?
You can't hear me.
Uh-oh, can you hear me?
Bro, I swear I can't hear you no more.
Yeah, I don't know. You can hear me, Chineze?
Turn volume
Yeah,
up.
I can hear you.
Okay, yeah.
I can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know if the sound went out on my side.
What about now? Can you hear us now?
It just said that you was in the stream with the audio, but look, I don't want to mess the stream up, but I swear to God, I can't hear you. But if I can sign out right here, saying something like this, no. I don't want to sign out just like that. I want to sign out like this. I want to say thank you to both of y'all. Today is what, the 5th of February? This will not be my last time on there. If I'm welcome, I'm going to try to come back up there with a couple more people and make this a fucking movie. I wish I could turn this one around so you can see it. Like I said, I got 1, 2. I got 8 people on my panel right now and 57 people watching. And I'm not even on there. When I get on there, that shit gonna go crazy. So let's set this up. Let's set this movie up. And let's go from there. I cannot hear y'all, but I can read lips.
Right. Dang. Hey,
all right.
Well.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you. You as well. Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Much love. Yep. So unfortunately, our guest wasn't able to continue to hear us.
Turn it up.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
This is that, bro, a red target, bro. And only found out because one of my friends who became a nurse there, bro, and she showed me with my own eyes. When she clicked my name lit up and put up red.
Yeah. So can you hear me, Chineze?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I'm so grateful.
Okay.
I'm so grateful for this platform because we get a chance to talk to some amazing people doing amazing things. Shout out to that brother.
Yeah.
I really appreciate his insight, him sharing a little bit of time with us, and I can't wait till he comes back up here with us again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I can send you the link to get to his page if you got the moment. You know, we can I'll go in and take him up on his offer and go ahead and give a shout out about our shows. So I can try to welcome some of them his guests over here to
Mhm.
schedule, or or however, he want to work it.
Oh, I'm up for it. Go ahead, send it over. I'm here for it.
Okay, bet. But otherwise, I appreciate your time always. Thanks for being the host. Thank you for everyone that tuned in today. If you missed this episode, you definitely want to press that rewind button after I cut the live off, because you'll be able to watch a replay on both YouTube and my Facebook page. So again, appreciate everyone. And again, this is another great episode 11 of Scar Tissue Talk Show. And we just featured a good brother out of Philadelphia named MIER, MIER, which is an acronym that stands for, well, you will have to watch the show to see what it stands for. You got to press that replay, right, Chineze?
Mhm. Yes, you do.
That's right. And man, what a story he had, a survival story. Amazing. Left for dead and rose and rose again, with the help of some of the people that, we don't like sometimes, which is the police. But it was the police in this situation that actually helped him. So,
Mhm.
wow, amazing.
Absolutely. And what I enjoyed the most about it is his can do attitude. The
Right.
doctors tried to tell him what they wanted to tell him, what he wasn't
Mhm.
going to do. And he said, F all that. I'm getting, look, y'all can't tell me what I'm going to do. Watch me do me. So I
Right.
appreciate that brother's tenacity, to keep going. And he is for sure a shining star and inspiration to so many different people. I'm just so grateful I got to talk to him today.
Yes, no, absolutely. Myself too. But hey, thank you. You know what I mean? You can catch us for another episode soon. You know what I mean? Like our guest just said, he's gonna be help me out. He's gonna be basically a liaison. And I definitely need it too, because it's really difficult, and that's why I've been so spaced out with this show, to where it's not back to back. I would like to do it every week, every 2 weeks, but it's been very difficult to find people that feel comfortable enough to share their testimony or their story with someone who they don't know. And I ain't mad at them for that, because you know what I'm saying. You don't just supposed to tell your story with anybody. You don't supposed to share your truth with everybody. You know what I'm talking about? So you know what I mean. And that's delicate. That's real delicate. So I'm grateful, Chineze, for you for sharing your story, trusting me. And my co-host at the time was Mimi Acosta. Shout out to Mimi, in Atlanta. But yeah, it's just dope, and I'm grateful for the show to grow, because this is what I want. This is what I wanted to do, because it's about the mission. It's not about me. It's not about Chineze. It's not about what it is about Chineze, because she's a former guest, excuse me. But it's not about me. It's about people like Chineze who survived. It's about Mimi. It's about Sitting Pretty. These are some of my past guests. It's about Goddess Mystique. It's about many others. Tamara Knighton, burn survivor. It's about Jazzy,
Mm.
No Nonsense the Poet. These are some of our past guests. It's about Chastity. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry I can't name everybody at this moment, but these are some of our past guests, and you can see their stories on my YouTube page under my playlist called Scar Tissue Talk Show. So just thank you for everyone for your time, and just continue to support, what I do and what I'm trying to do and what God is using me for, that I'm trying my best to do.
And you're not trying, brother, you're doing. So thank you for doing an amazing job with bringing these really these miracles, to your platform to shed some light on not only their situation, but how they overcome it and how they continue to live life in an abundant way. So thank you, brother. I appreciate you for doing this amazing platform for us.
I appreciate you, Queen. I had to take
Yes.
off my hat for you. I had to take off my hat for you. But much love to you. Thank you so much. And hey, before we get out of here, it's easy to support me, y'all. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. Chineze, how can people continue to support your platform and what you do And is those raps still for sale?
Of course. So you can come visit me either on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok under Supernatural Zay. That's supernatural underscore Zay, Zay. And I'll be right there. You will see me in all my glory. And the hair wraps that the brother was talking about is I actually have a cultural business where not only am I selling cultural hair wraps or African hair wraps, but we also teach classes about what the significance of them are, what the history of them are, and how to wrap them properly. So if you want to look good, no matter what, this is from the ballroom to the bedroom. You can wear a hair wrap. So come and get some education and come and get some wraps. So you can definitely, and it's called battle wrapped because we are prepared for any situation, and we're going to look good doing it. So thank you so much, brother, for having me on. I super appreciate you as always.
Much love, one love, and happy Black History Month.
Yes, happy Black History Month.
All day. We stronger with the fist than we are apart. Much love to everybody. Be safe and tune in next time, but just stay tuned. But for now, continue to support Chineze and support myself and support my brother who was just on here, MIER. And you can just go to the last post of my page, and actually that's the link to get to his live right now, y'all. So come tune in to his live after I cut this off. All right, peace and blessings. One love. And if anybody asks, I said it. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, Chineze. Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. My phone's not gonna let me. I gotta go to my phone again just to end it.
Technology.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, and also let me say too, if anybody's interested in becoming a guest, with Isaidit, please come hit this brother up. He is a very amazing person and he's open to listening to your story. So check him out here on his page and just hit him up and he'll be more than happy to talk to you.
It'd be my pleasure, and thank you for that. And she is even more amazing than I am. Believe that because I said it. One love, y'all. I hope to see y'all soon. Yep. All right. Peace and blessings. One love.